Good morning, hello, hello, my YouTube friends. Happy Monday. I know that a lot of people, it's so easy to fall into depression because I, I can be guilty of it sometimes, but because like with this whole Corona thing, more people are still falling into depression, but not only are they falling into depression, but they're still allowing themselves to they're still letting themselves go. And my mother said to me, she's like, "Oh, you get up early in the morning, put makeup on, and do all this stuff like that." I said, "Yeah, I do." I said, "If I don't do those things, I'll fall into a deep depression." You know what I'm saying? Because I go by the motto of when you look good, you feel good. So I make it a habit every single day to get up, wash my ass, put on something nice to wear, do my makeup, whatever. I'm not saying that you gotta be dressed in a ball gown or some shit like that. But you still have to make a habit of, don't fall out of the habit of taking care of yourself and looking good. Just because you can't leave the house or you ain't going no damn where. Still get up and make yourself, look presentable or whatever. Cause you just never know. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, for some women, like, a lot of us sometimes tend to be, depressed because we don't look our best or whatever. But, I've just been making a habit of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Um, you know what I'm saying? Because it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel good about myself, or whatever. So if I was to get up and I walk around in the same clothes that I had on yesterday and then get up and wash my ass, I really won't be feeling all that great. So, just don't fall off with taking care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Um, as far as I know, because 2020 summer is canceled, and that right there is already depressing. Won't be going to no barbecues, no parties, nothing like that. So that's already depressing. So I just get up and I try to look my best or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, don't fall into depression because you chose not to get up and look your best or whatever. But it is so boring right now. It's just like so much that's going on. It's a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like I was not prepared for this shit. I don't do well with sadness. I don't do well with death. I just don't like it, you know what I'm saying? I like to I don't like to have to think about those things, you know what I'm saying? I like hearing, good things, positive thoughts or whatever. I don't like to think about the sadness of the world cuz it makes me sad. But it's another day. The sun is not out like it was yesterday. It's a little chilly, but I'm hoping that the sun do come out or whatever. But that just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But deep down I feel like I'm just ready to get away from my family. And I don't mean that. I don't really mean that in a mean way, but I have to get away from my family because although I love my family with all my heart, a lot of times they get on my nerves, and a lot of the times I just don't like them. You know what I'm saying? I really just don't really like to be around my family. And I know it sounds fucked up or whatever, but I feel like I would just be so much in a better space, if I was just not around my family or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I definitely, really have no choice but to be around them now with all this stuff going on. I feel like a lot of times family can hold you back from a lot of things. So I understand when a lot of people say that, that they can't wait to get away from their family or whatever, or they move to another state and they rarely ever come back to visit their family or whatever. I can see that because, sometimes it's just depressing being around family. And the sad part about it is that you don't get to pick your family, you know what I'm saying? You don't get to choose your family or whatever. That's why a lot of people say that, if family wasn't my family, they wouldn't be my friends. And that's the God honest truth. If my family wasn't my family, they wouldn't be my friends at all. Um, cause I suffered a lot in life, dealing with family, you know, on my mom's side, my dad's side, a lot of people in my family I just don't like. They have caused me to be depressed. They have caused me to suffer from low self-esteem. I have suffered from verbal abuse, physical abuse, being molested and shit by family members and stuff like that, being hit on by fucking creepy ass uncles and shit. It's just, a lot of things about my family just disgust me. It really does. It truly fucking disgusts me. And I know I'm leading into a whole different new topic or whatever, but I just have to, get this off of my chest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, and with this shit going on, like, I feel like it really has slowed me down because I was really like in the process of getting my shit together and just fucking up and leaving, just leaving every fucking body. I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? So all this shit going on it's just too fucking much. So that's why I'm sitting in the fucking car right now because I didn't want to be in my fucking house because it's so fucking depressing to just be in there. But on that note, I'm gonna see you guys next video. Alright?